Hi inner beings, this is AJ Semi and here we are once again with another episode of Semi Talk Success. Okay, so for this episode I'm going to be looking at my journal because I don't want to get this one wrong. Okay, so listen carefully. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Now, I cannot stress this enough. The mind, your mind, is so powerful. Our thoughts aren't simply thoughts. See, I have a little story to tell for you to be able to understand this a lot better. See, I've been battling with my thoughts for so long now. I'd feel so depressed. I'd be self-sabotaging. I was so critical. I was my own bully. But then in my head, I just shrug it off because for me, back then, I thought it was just exaggeration of what I was feeling, or that maybe I was just overreacting to what I was feeling. But even if I was convincing myself that I was just overreacting, I knew I was miserable. Deep down, I knew I was miserable. And I was so afraid to tell other people what I was feeling. You know, I can't approach someone, a friend of mine or a family member that, hey, I think I'm depressed and I think I need to tell someone. Because I couldn't do that because considering that it's undiagnosed, it could offend people. It could also urge people to say that, no, you're not. You'll feel better tomorrow. Trust me. You're just overreacting. And hearing that from people didn't make me feel any better. It actually made me feel worse. In this generation, we're really sensitive when it comes to mental health, and more awareness are being raised, but there are still people who are still so careless around people who are dealing with mental health. For example, you open up to them and then they'll tell you that, no, you're not depressed, you're just feeling down and tomorrow you'll feel better, and you're just glamorizing your sorrow, you know, just to be in with a trend. And hearing that from someone who really is experiencing depression, that's gonna make them feel worse. You see, I still fight with my inner demons from time to time, but now, with confidence, I can say that I'm a lot better. Now, what did I do to make myself feel better or to make myself be better in dealing with my thoughts? I acknowledged it. You see, what I was doing before, I was looking for validation from other people, and when I do not get the validation that I want, because I was so unsure if I was really feeling it or if it was just something that I made up in my mind. When I look for validation, and I didn't get it, it'll make me feel a lot worse. So what I did, I told myself, I acknowledged it, that I was feeling depressed. I was depressed, I was sad, I was miserable. That's the first step. I acknowledged it because everything in our mind is real. You see, there's a part of our mind that doesn't know how to reject. Everything you think, they'll just accept it. You know, it's like a program. And that really helped me think. I evaluated, then I knew that I wasn't just making it up in my mind. It was real. So then it's kind of like I had closure with my mind. From that moment on, I knew that to rectify the problem that I had, I need to acknowledge it first. So I told myself, yes, you're miserable, you're depressed. Now what do you want to do to feel better? Now with what I knew, with what I understood upon understanding the laws of the universe, I knew that what I was feeling was real, that everything in my mind is real. I just need to know it. And with that, I didn't need anyone's validation. I was able to work with myself because I knew that everything was real. I told myself, I don't need you to tell me whether I'm depressed or not. I didn't need you to tell me whether what I was feeling was valid or not. That moment, I tell you, I realized how powerful the mind is, because since then I've been feeling a lot better, because I knew that I needed to build a healthy relationship with my mind, with my inner being, and with my body. I needed to be more kind. I needed to be more considerate to myself. I didn't need to be crucial to myself. I knew from that moment that I needed to change the way I think. I needed to shift my paradigm. From then on, knowing that I needed to build a relationship with my mind and with my inner being, I continuously say to myself, I'm kind, I'm nice, I'm confident, I am beautiful, I'm talented, and I deserve to be appreciated. I appreciate myself. I deserve every bit of success that I want in life. Those are affirmations. Affirmation is a huge part of the laws of the universe. Up to this day, I am still drowning myself with affirmations every morning, every day, throughout the day. With everything that I've said, you must know that you have to be very careful. You have to be mindful. You have to be aware of what you're putting into your mind, of what you're thinking. Now, being aware and mindful of what you think and say about yourself doesn't only apply to yourself, it also applies to you towards other people. Please be very mindful and be very aware of how you talk or interact to other people, especially when they're telling you something that they are really passionate or excited about. Parents, please don't do this to your children. Don't say that, oh, that girl should get pregnant even before she graduates. Or that boy, he's up to no good even if he graduates, or he won't even graduate. He will be up to no good. You don't know what impact that is doing to your child. You don't know what that impact is going to do with your friend. It affects their vibration. It affects the way they think about themselves. And the more they think of that, they're putting it into their mind and they think it into reality. They will be stuck in that frequency because you affected their vibrations. Especially if you're really not yet knowledgeable with the laws of the universe, it could really affect you. And since then, when I understood the laws of the universe, I knew that it doesn't matter what they're going to tell me. I'm the only one who's in control of my mind. And with that, I'm the only one who's in control of my life. I didn't need any validation. I wanted to do this, I'm gonna do it. You just need to think. You need to be aware of what you're thinking. So please be very mindful of what you think about yourself and what you think about others and what you say about yourself and what you say about others. Because one single vibration, one single statement or a sentence could greatly affect or could greatly scar someone for life. Use your mind in your favor. Think of what you really want to do and trust the process. Trust that your mind is so powerful that whatever you think in your mind, it is real. Think of what you really want to do in life. Think of who you really want to be in life. It could be a major or a minor thing, but you need to be precise on what you want to do and focus on that. Focus your mind to that because our mind is so powerful. You will be surprised on the wondrous things it could make you achieve. Because you need to know, you need to realize that everything in here is real. That's why you need to be very careful, be very aware of what you think, and don't be afraid to think beyond your capabilities. Thank you so much for listening to this video, and if this helped you in any way, please make sure to let me know by liking, commenting, and sharing this video to your friends or your family, because let's all be successful together. This has been AJ Sammy. Please know that I appreciate you, and I'm here reminding you once again that you're worth it. Thank you, and see you in the next one.